Amir Khan will be with us very shortly. You're back with us at the Reebok in Bolton. Let me just remind you of the most important rules before we start. We have 4 two-minute rounds. 5 judges score on a computer. If 3 of them see a scoring punch, they hit a button at the same time and the fighter gets a point. We will show you those points totting up in the corner of your screen. It's a sprint, this. Do not leave your sets. Here's the MC, Michael Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, good evening and welcome. Live from the Reebok Stadium in Boxen, this is Unfinished Business. Making his entrance to the ring, representing and presenting from Havana, Cuba, Mario Kindelan.
Kindelan shaping up for his last fight, his first, February 1987. Amir Khan was 2 months old. A standing Bolton ovation for a boxing great, Mario Kindelan.
And now making his entrance, representing Bury ABC and his superb hometown of Bolton, Amir Khan.
It's the Bolton anthem, Amarillo, for Amir Khan. There he's on his own, outside the ropes. The support is massive.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, please remain upstanding for the national anthems of both Cuba and Great Britain. Firstly, the national anthem of Cuba. Thank you. And now, the national anthem of Great Britain. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. Tonight, Elite Sports Management Limited, Frank Warren, for Sports Network, Reebok Stadium Events, the main sponsors, the news of the world, big on boxing. Virgin Atlantic proudly presents from the Reebok Stadium here in Bolton, live and exclusively on ITV Sports. 4 2-minute rounds of amateur boxing, an international lightweight contest made at 63 kilos. The officials have been appointed by the Amateur Boxing Association, the official in charge, Alan Lynch. And so, live from Boxen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 62 kilos. He comes to the ring this evening as the 3-time world champion and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, presenting and boxing out of the blue corner, representing Havana, Cuba, Super Mario Kindelan. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner to my right. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 62.5 kilos. He comes to the ring as the current world junior champion, the 2004 Athens Olympic silver medalist, representing Barry ABC and Bolton, Amir Khan. Timekeeper at the bell, William Cross. The referee is George Bugnoli from Manchester, who will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
There's no point pretending to you that these two dislike each other intensely. A lot of respect there. I just want to underline Amir Khan will do exceptionally well to win this one tonight. 4 2-minute rounds. Amir Khan, a quick prayer in Islam, the dua in the corner, and he's away. Olympic Games, it was a slow start. It was an even, pretty much first round. Amir Khan has got to get his foot down on the gas and get scoring against this cute counter-puncher Kindelan, and he's got through early on with a right hand. Looking at Kindelan above me before the start, an air of a man who's been through all this before. Let's get the first impressions from Ricky Hatton.
Good opening few seconds, Jim. He's started very positive and very, very sharp. And he's just got to concentrate all the way through this contest. He knows he can't switch off for 1 minute. But he started very, very well.
He has started well, and just to remind you, all those judges have to see a punch correctly landed with a white part of the glove to register one, and they have not seen one yet.
You can just see the respect that the two have for each other in there straight away, Jim. I think they're just weighing each other up in the opening seconds, and I think it'll just heat up in any minute.
Amir Khan looking a lot stronger than he was in the Olympics. They say he went there a boy. He's come back a man. To warn you, Kindelan has a habit. He'll have a look in the first round. He'll put the foot down for the second and third, and then he'll get on his bike in the last. And Khan registers the first point with 40 seconds to go in the first.
Beautiful start, really. Nice little right hand to pick up that first point for Khan. Just got to keep his focus. You know, Kindelan can move through the gears at any moment, so he's got to be very, very sharp all the way through.
That was typical Kindelan. Made Khan look silly, showed the judges his gloves, said, this is the one I'm going to hit him with, hit him, and he's back on level terms. And Khan getting in close with a good flurry towards the end of this round. And that looks though it could be good enough for Amir Khan to take the advantage as we tick towards the end of the first. Great start from Amir Khan. Amir Khan leads the legend that is Mario Kindelan 2-1 as they come out for the second round. A warning, this is where Kindelan effectively won the fight in the Olympics. He was absolutely brilliant in this round. They touch gloves.
I think that's the key, Jim. It's a fantastic start for Amir, but we all know Kindelan can put his foot on the gas at any given moment, so Amir's just got to keep focused and keep doing what he's doing, but he's in good shape so far.
Khan just not letting Kindelan go to work, and Kindelan looked to be holding on there. He's hunting him, he's stepping up the pace, he's making those old 33-year-old legs feel, and he scored with a good right hand as Khan. He is leading by 4 points to 2 in the second round. A little warning from the experienced Geordie referee George Brugnoli to Kindelan, don't hold on.
I think that's what he's got to do, Jim, though. He's got to really get amongst Kindelan and really rough him up a bit.
He's going fine now, but he's got to keep his boxing wits about him, because this man, Kindelan, knows every manoeuvre in the book. Good right hand, Amir Khan, right on the money. 5-2, Amir Khan, it ticks up. That was a good shot, acknowledged indeed by Kindelan. And Khan fighting for the first time in his hometown, giving it absolutely everything here, Ricky.
Some of the atmosphere in here, I know this is an amateur fight, but this is an atmosphere to go alongside any professional title bout. It's absolutely electric, and Amir's boxing beautiful, landing that right cross every time.
He's being clever there, I think, as well, Khan. He's 6-2 up, he must know that, and he doesn't want to get dropping any points now. Inside of the glove, that one from Kindelan, I don't think that'll count. Again, he's there, and he's gone, and he's got a point. And 3 points is the difference now. Huge support for Amir Khan here. He's going well so far, Ricky.
He's doing absolutely fantastic. Took a left cross there, though, but he's got his nose in front, Amir, so he just wants to settle down a little bit now and just think about what he's doing again.
Just 2 points in it as we come down towards the end of the second round. It's still anybody's fight, but Khan has the advantage. It's effectively half-time here. There is a 2-point advantage for Amir Khan. Kindelan standing between that round, keen to get on with it, keen to pull those points back. And away they go again, and Kindelan with a bit of ground to make up, but he's still very much in this fight. We can never write off this Cuban.
Not at all, as I keep saying, he can go through the gears at any stage, but the last time these two gentlemen met, Kindelan had a fantastic second round, and he had the complete opposite there. Great round for Khan.
Just missed that right above us. That was Ricky. None of the judges fancied it at all, so it remains at 7-5, and it remains exceedingly close. Whatever happens, whatever the result, Khan has done a massive improvement here tonight compared to the last 2 fights against Kindelan. I've seen them both, and for my money, he was well beaten both times. But it's showing the maturity, and it's showing the astonishing promise of Amir Khan that could well blossom into an exceptional professional career.
I feel he's showing more composure here than he's done in his previous 2 outings against Kindelan. He's like a seasoned professional in there now. He's not wasting anything, and that's what you can't afford to do with Kindelan. Good right hand again over the top.
Absolutely, but not good enough, it would appear, for the judges to score it. You've got to land it absolutely on the button. You've got to be totally accurate. Khan ducks out of sight, makes Kindelan miss there. And all those hours spent watching that video of Amir Khan, he has studied every move of this man, Kindelan. It seemed to be paying off here.
Good shot, I think that should score, Jim.
It has. 3 points the advantage now. A big exchange right above us. And that 3-point advantage stays. This is tremendous stuff from Amir Khan. He is in there with an absolute legend, and he is beating him at the moment as we tick down towards the end of the third, and giving it absolutely everything. A terrific fight, Ricky.
Wonderful boxing. His hand speed is causing Kindelan all the problems.
Bedlam round the ringside. 4 points the difference. He has a 4-point advantage as we tick into that last round. Let's eavesdrop, see what's being said in the corner by the experienced Mick Jelly. Okay, I think I heard him say no mercy. You tell us, Ricky Hatton, you know this game. You're in that corner. What would you say to him?
Well, Kindelan knows he's behind by 2 points, or I think he should do, so he's going to jump all over Amir in this last round now, so Amir's got to keep nice and tight and keep that sharpness going.
The corner looking very concerned, the Cubans. They hate losing anywhere, any place. And here at the Reebok, Kindelan is staring a rare defeat in the face.
I think he's going to come out the traps here this round, Jim.
This is the last 2 minutes of Mario Kindelan's career. For Amir Khan, greatness beckons here. If he can put this man down as one of his victims, he has a 4-point advantage, Amir Khan. And he's got to be cute, he's got to be clever, he's got to put the crowd out of his head, and he's just got to finish it off and complete the job, Ricky.
Yeah, he's boxing beautiful here. He's got his nose in front, 5-point difference now, and he's just got to keep his composure. Let Kindelan do the chasing now. He's got it all to do, not Amir Khan, so just keep your composure now, Amir.
15-10, Khan leading Kindelan, beaten by him twice, outclassed by him twice, but now a massive advantage for the most exciting young fighter that we have had in Britain for absolutely ages.
18 years of age, I think it's absolutely phenomenal, the performance he's put on tonight. Kindelan was in fantastic form when he was in Liverpool a few weeks back against England, but Amir Khan looks different class tonight.
We're ticking into the last minute. 6 points is the advantage. Amir, he caught him with a great shot there. A great shot. And Kindelan, very, very unusually, looks worried. He blows, he retreats, and the advantage moves up to 7. Surely Amir Khan has got this now. 40 seconds to go, Ricky. It's in the bag.
Well, he's got a nice gap here now. He's just landed another punch there. Kindelan's trying to put the pressure on, but he's got to take some crawling back now, this deficit, 6 points. I think if Amir keeps out the way, he's got a memorable victory.
It's here for him. His first fight in his hometown. He has worked and trained and studied ever since the Olympics, and here is his reward. We're ticking down. Amir Khan,
and he lands again,
is going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to beat Super Mario Kindelan, and he is finishing with a flourish.
Fantastic performance.
What an effort. 18-year-old Amir Khan dethrones a legend. They are on their feet, Ricky.
Absolutely incredible. I think a star is born. If we didn't know that beforehand, I think we certainly know it now.
If they can make a gold medal after this, they would hang it round Amir Khan. Vindication for the young man.
Unbelievable.
What a shot, eh?
That right hand worked beautiful all night for him.
I mean, Kindelan, Mr. Elusive, you don't hit him like that.
No, you don't hit him that often, you don't make him miss that often like Amir did. It was a fantastic performance, and the future's very, very bright for Amir Khan. Don't you worry about that.
A big smile for Amir. He had his serious fight face on beforehand. You all know the verdict. Back at home, we're going to get the official announcement in just a moment. Official confirmation. This has been fought in excellent spirit. I have to say, Khan and the Cuban corner taking that defeat with great dignity.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, tremendous round of applause for both two of the world's finest amateur boxers, Mario Kindelan, Amir Khan. The score, 19 points to 13 points for the red corner.
He was a big underdog. He has delivered. He said he'd do it. There might even be a tear in the eye of Amir Khan. You can't blame him either. He said he has done it, he would do it. He has delivered. And 1,000 people here at the Reebok have helped him along the way. great dignity. We're seeing the farewell appearance of a great champion, Mario Kindelan, as well. And that mutual respect between the two, Ricky, I know you've got a big fight coming up against Costa Zoo and all that, but I mean, that's terrific to see, and all the way through on that podium in the Olympics, at the weigh-in, here in the ring, that mutual respect has remained.
It's absolutely fantastic. He's an absolute class act, Kindelan, inside and outside the ring, and he proved that again tonight.
This place is still jumping. When we return, we'll be hearing from Amir Khan himself, and what about his future? We'll discuss that with promoter Frank Warren, and more action as well. We will bring you Joe Calzaghe's defence of his world super middleweight crown against the lanky German Mario Veit.
.com. What's your game?
You're looking very cool over those ropes there, Amir. You look pretty cool inside there as well. What a phenomenal performance. A lot of people felt you couldn't do it. How did you manage it?
I managed it all right with the help of Mick Jelly and Terry Edwards and everyone else. My sparring partners in Neil Perkins in Liverpool and everyone else. I think they're the guys who pushed me and made me win this fight, yeah.
Why was this one so different to the other two?
I don't know. I think this time I knew I was boxing Kindelan and I knew his style. Me, Mick, Terry were working on this style for a long time. And they did promise me that you are going to beat Kindelan one day, and the day's here today.
Was there any moment in the fight where you thought, hey, it might be slipping away? It didn't look like it to me and Ricky Hatton from outside of the ropes, I have to tell you.
It didn't, no. I was in there and I was thinking, oh, this is easy work, this. And boxing the best, but then I had to switch on again. I said, I can't think this because it's Kindelan, he's the best in the world. But I was confident just before the bell was as well, I was just saying, yeah.
And Terry, your England coach here alongside you. You worked with the England team last weekend. How much did that help you?
Oh, it helped a lot. I was at Portsmouth, I was at Crystal Palace so many times. I think it was a big help. Then I was at Mixed Club in Bury as well. And he was pushing me on the back. Come on, Amir, you want this fight so hard. Push it. And I did.
I think we got a bit of the last round that we can show you down here. I mean, the job is over and done by now. What were you thinking in the last round? Do you think it could slip away from you or not?
No, I thought I've got Kindelan now. Oh yes. And
people aren't supposed to hit that fella like that, I should tell you.
Yeah, I think we've got something special. Yeah, and I think all the other English lads ain't far off as well. Now I've beat the best in the world. I'm sure there's going to be other English lads who are going to beat them as well.
Absolutely. Just a word about the reception here, about the way the Bolton crowd helped you. They were fantastic.
I just want to say thanks to the Bolton crowd, my family, my coaches, Mick, Terry Edwards, Neil, all my sparring partners, and everyone in Bolton and the Bolton football team as well. Hope they win tomorrow, and thanks very much for all the support.
Okay, we've got Frank Warren, I believe, down there at that party, and I'm sure you'll want to hear what he's going to say. Just put those headphones on for a moment. Frank, what did you make of it down there watching Amir Khan? What did you make of that performance?
I thought he was brilliant. When you think of it as professionals, there's a proliferation of titles, and Amir beat the ¡1 amateur fighter in the world. You know, magnificent performance. He done so well, and you know, I'm just so thrilled for him. And he never looked like he was any danger whatsoever. You know, just turned 18 and beat a great fighter. You know, my hat off to him.
You said he's the best fella to come out of the Olympics since Sugar Ray Leonard. I think he might have proved that tonight.
I think he has. I mean, you know, there's no doubt about it. The composure, you know, the confidence, the skills, everything's there for him, and it's going to stand him in good stead when he turns pro.
So, Frank, tell us about Amir Khan turning professional. Where are we now with that?
Well, that will be his last amateur fight. He's beaten the #1, beat the 2-time Olympic champion, 3 times world amateur champion. What else can you do after that? You can only go for new challenges. And he's now going to move on. He'll be a professional when he make his professional debut on the undercard of Matt Skelton and Danny Williams' British and Commonwealth title fight in July.
That is a done deal then. You have signed Amir Khan. His amateur days are over. He will make his professional debut.
I will promote him and manage him as of today.
He wants to be the youngest ever British world champion. I think Nassim holds that record, doesn't he? Is he going to do it?
We've certainly got the ability. It's not a foregone conclusion. You know, professional boxing is a lot different from the amateurs, but I like what I see with Amir. You know, as I say, his bags of confidence, bags of skill, and we just got to move him along the right way. He's only 18, but I think by the time he's 21, he certainly can become a world champion.
Frank, thanks very much indeed for joining us from down there in London. Carry on enjoying that party. Just a little word from you, Amir. You are now a pro.
Well, I think we could do the same in the pro ranks as well, but I just want to say thanks to all the amateurs and everyone. A big thank you to Terry Edwards, Mick Jelly as well, and all the amateurs out there. Boxing's a short career, and you have to take some challenges. Yeah.
What a way to go.
Well, yeah, it's a good way, yeah, and I beat Kindelan now, and yeah.
Hey, listen, well done to you two fellas. I know you've helped him a heck of a lot, and thanks for a fantastic night, by the way. Absolutely marvellous. Let's get Nigel Benn's view.
Thank you very much, Jim. Yeah, Nigel's here with me. We'll talk about his budding professional career, in a second, but what did you make of that fight?
I thought he done absolutely unbelievable, and he made the old man run around, and what I liked about him, he was determined to win. You know, he could have took an easier fight, but he said, no, I want to win. And I look enough, he's got a great career. As long as he goes with Frank Warren, because he guided my career, Ricky Hatton, Nassim Hamid, and he done us all proud. So I think now it's time to turn over. He's got nothing else to prove.
Indeed, and as a professional, like many a young fighter, he'll be desperate to get to the big fights as soon as possible, but you think the guidance of Frank Warren is important here?
I think as long as you've got somebody who's going to guide your career, and Frank Warren's one of these kind of guys that will look after you, he'll get you the right fight, and when it's time to step it up, he will do that. But I think Amir's got a lot of heart, a lot of guts, and a lot of determination. He's got a good team around him, especially the amateur, the trainer that he's got. I was listening to what he was saying, like, you know, he's in control of Amir Khan. So I take my hat off to him, you know, because Amir Khan has produced good results because of his trainer.
If he has a career as good as yours, he'll be a happy fella. Maybe we'll be speaking to Amir in 10 years about his professional career like yours. Thank you very much, Nigel.
No problem.
Back to Jim.
Absolutely right. Nigel Benn did us proud on ITV on many